Happy Wednesday! And welcome back to Musicians Hangout. Did you guys miss us? I bet you did. We missed you. And tonight's hosts are the same. Crash Fist Five, the Booty Pop Moopsie, and Maxine Maxwell from the Maxwells. How you guys doing tonight?
Why?
Hey everyone, it's great to be back for our season 11 in our 4th year of airing live stream shows and interviewing artists from all over the world. It's great.
4 years.
Yes.
4 fucking years. That's crazy.
That's a milestone, really. Like, we have so much planned for this year. We can't wait to share with you. And I'm going to go over our mission statement for Musicians Hangout. Then we'll introduce to you the guests for tonight. All right, our mission statement here at Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution, to create friendships with other artists, and build a community network to save music. And we have the band Gray Days joining us tonight. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah. And I actually had the pleasure of playing a show with Gray Days like last month, was it? Just a few weeks ago.
Around a month ago.
Yeah.
A month ago.
To me, it seems like yesterday, but you know.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're super stoked to be here.
Hell yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, definitely. Huge shout out to everybody that's viewing tonight. Make sure to share our feed so we can get more people active in our live chat. Let us know if you have questions throughout the evening for our guests. And don't forget to subscribe to our Musicians Hangout YouTube channel.
Yes, and hit that notification button, and not just once, but you gotta hit it twice so you get all the notifications so you know exactly every time we air our amazing show.
All right, so do you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in your band?
Yeah, so I'm Gloria, I'm lead singer, and yeah, this is my second band I've ever sung in, so I'm really excited, and we had a ton of fun, and I really enjoy working with these people, so yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
All right, hi, I'm Arcadia. I play the drums. I've been in a few bands before, but I'm having the most fun in this one so far.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, I like hearing that.
Nice.
And hello, my name is Ike. I play bass and guitar for the band. And this is, I've been in a few bands as well. This band I'm having a blast in, and I'm really enjoying like getting to know the Seattle area with it. It's really cool.
Nice.
Where are you from?
Oh, born and raised in Brooklyn.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Kind of far from home now.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So do you like the Seattle scene so far?
Oh yeah. No, I kind of always knew I was going to end up on this part of the country. You know, my first like favorite movie growing up was like Ring. You know, the scary movie, The Ring, right? And
Yes.
that was
I love that movie.
Right?
Yes.
Right. The movie was great. I know it's scary. I love horror movies, right? But that movie took place over here, and I remember watching it and being like, "That's such a cool place." Going on the whole like
Seattle.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I need to get that.
Watches The Ring and your takeaway is, seems to be a cool city.
The Ring is actually a travel documentary. We've been watching it all wrong.
That's awesome, right?
You guys gotta spend it, look more at the scenery. That's the important part.
Yes.
Right. Oh man, I was intrigued by that movie. I'm from North Dakota, and it inspired me to also explore this area more. It's beautiful out here. Yeah.
Wow. I love it.
See, for me, I was into Twin Peaks, and I had just moved to Washington.
Yep.
And so I legit thought that the forest here was like super mythical and had
Who's to say it's not? We cannot.
We don't know what happened.
We don't know that Bigfoot is not out there.
Oh, right. Exactly. We were actually on another podcast this uncanny earth, and they talk about
Mhm.
things like that. And I'm
Mhm.
a big believer that, Bigfoot did exist at one point. Yes.
He's
He's
a
watching the
time
podcast
traveler.
right now.
Yes, exactly. He would
Bigfoot
totally
can
follow
time
us.
travel. That's why nobody can see him.
That's why.
Time travels.
Time
Well, that's
traveling
super
Bigfoot.
cool that you guys are also in the Pacific Northwest music scene. And I'm looking forward to seeing you sometime. I actually live out on the peninsula, so I'm out of town,
Oh.
but I come into town to play with my band and check out other bands. So it's always cool to connect with people that are close by and part of our community.
Mhm.
These guys
Yeah.
are fun too. I
I
gotta tell
hear
you.
they're fun.
A real joy to watch. They had the whole place dancing. It was fun.
So how long have you guys been playing together?
About a year now. I started looking for people around last fall. I met Ike and Arcadia at a music store. And yeah, our fourth
That's
member,
a good
Daniel, I
place
met on
to
Facebook.
buddy.
He couldn't make it. He's our guitarist. He couldn't make it, but
Oh,
he's in our
shout out
hearts.
to him. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody says hi to
Shout out to
Daniel.
Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
You rock, dude. You're with us in spirit.
Mhm.
Yeah, so about a year.
Cool. Very cool. And Gray Days, how'd you guys get your name then?
Yes.
Oh.
That's been like tripping me out for a couple weeks now.
We want
Yeah,
to
we went through a few different naming conventions. Like
really.
Arcadia, do you remember some of them? Like I forgot. Like we I don't remember exactly what they were, but we went through a few of them, and I think we landed on Gray Days because it kind of like encapsulated some of the Seattle vibe that we were going for.
I get that.
We're
Okay. I was thinking
yeah.
something about Dorian Gray, how he never ages.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
that's a reference.
I
That
don't
would
know. I
do
was
it. Yeah.
taking it to some weird mythical thing. I'm like, ooh, I wonder if it has something to do with Dorian Gray and his portrait.
No.
I
Now
guess
I
they'd
have
have
to
to write
go
a song
look.
about that now.
It's a bit more boring than
Yeah.
that. It's just about the weather.
It's just
Right.
We're very inspired by where we are.
Yes.
fair enough. I love it.
I get it.
I was in a band called Rain Dog Rescue Service.
Oh,
Oh,
That's awesome.
that is
What kind of
dope.
genre was it?
Grunge, I guess.
Oh, wow. That's extremely Seattle then.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I actually didn't remember that. I learn new things about my co-host sometimes too. She's been in this scene for over 20 years. So
Wow.
So it was
Wow.
like Adam's, I don't know, maybe his 35th, 36th birthday. I can't really remember.
Mhm.
And he put together this show, and I played in like 4 out of 5 of the bands that night.
oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
absolutely
Marathon.
no break. Wow.
And I played drums in 2 of the bands.
Nice.
So
Very cool.
it was fun. And Rain Dog Rescue Service, it was just random musicians in the scene put together, and we just played some songs.
I
It was
dig
fun.
that. We have such an
Corey was our singer.
opportunity. Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love him.
And Rich Britton, he played bass.
Cool. Cool.
Are
That
these
was
all
crazy.
local artists?
Yeah, all local musicians.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we gotta get in this. We gotta get in this scene. We gotta like. scope
Yeah,
it
I gotta
out.
meet
You
Rich
are in the
Britton.
scene. You're totally in.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
we're in here. Okay, cool. We're in here
Yeah.
now, guys.
Guys, we made it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
we can go home now.
You're in the scene,
No,
you're
we
good.
can't. Yeah,
Just
Rich
play
Britton.
shows. It's about.
yeah.
well,
I don't know. I
guess-
found. Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. Oh. I get the whole newness of getting into this scene too, because I really started scratching the surface in 2019 in the Seattle music scene. And being from North Dakota, that was a huge deal to me. So to connect with people like Crash and with others in the scene and get to play with all of these bands and musicians that have been around for so long and are really known in the scene, to be able to like rub elbows with them and get to know them, befriend them, and, follow them, have them follow us. It's just so like, it feels just so good. It's invigorating.
Definitely.
I really love how our music scene these days has really come together and embraced each other.
Yeah.
I'm really loving that. I'm loving that.
Yeah. I mean, there's always, drama and bullshit, but
There's always going to be drama and bullshit, but
yeah, exactly. That's everywhere. But for the most part, it's like everybody's just, so friendly and welcoming to everybody else, and we support each other. I just love it.
I love that.
Yeah, I definitely felt a lot of that support at our show that we did.
Yeah.
Where it was like not just in the crowd, but like in the other bands, like with some of the equipment that was shared, and like we had like a bit of a stage mishap happening, and everybody just like jumped up and helped out. Like before I could look up, it was fixed. It was like
It was
I was like,
taking
oh, this is
as much fun and as cool as that show was, like a lot went wrong, but we had a lot of help
for the chorus
overall. Like the middle of one of our last songs, the guitar amp just completely blew out.
Oh,
Had
it happens at a live show. Seriously,
dude, I kind of want to like technical difficulties for these guys.
It happens to all of us too. Oh my goodness, it always happens at the live performance too. Everything goes fine for practice, and then stuff, and you set up, and you're playing, and you're usually really into it, and then all of a sudden something cuts out or breaks.
Yeah.
Great time for your chord to just stop working.
Right, your chords.
Yeah.
Or like a stick to break, like Arcadia was mentioning earlier. Like shit.
Twice broke 2 sticks.
Ooh, 2.
I had just purchased a fresh pair of sticks to bring to the show, and I promptly forgot them at home.
Boo.
So I only had one set of chewed up sticks going into the set. And I was like, okay, I guess we're just gonna see how long they last.
Right.
About 20 minutes. Yeah.
I was doing, it was like the second song, it was the first chorus. And I did a drum roll on my snare, and I was like, well, that felt weird. And looking down, and I was like, why does the snare look so weird? And I was like, that a hole? I was like, no, that's just a shadow. That's just a shadow. Next thing I know, I'm like going through, and I'm like, that's a goddamn hole. So duct taped it after the song was played through the whole song, duct taped it, and went on with the show.
So the moral of the story is always bring duct tape on stage with you?
Yes. Always have duct tape
or a snare,
and a
snare, I guess.
I'm sorry, what was the second one? Duct tape.
Drummers don't have enough to pack, so we got to pack extra snares.
So the second one was electrical tape. So duct tape, electrical tape, and a Sharpie. Trust me on the Sharpie. If you go places and people want you to sign your merch, they want you to sign their shirt, like, be ready, because I didn't realize that happens, and it does. And that made me feel so good, but I'd always have to be stumbling around looking for the Sharpie. Have a Sharpie.
I put it in my stick bag.
Well, do you guys merch? Because merch is where the money's at. Like, that is where you'll pull your money when you're first starting out. Other artists and other people in the community that support independent music, they love to buy our merch, and that's where you'll make some ends meet. So, do you guys have some?
We don't have any merch per se, but we are in contact with a few artists to get some designs, some custom designs going. I have a best friend out from West Virginia, actually.
Awesome.
Their Instagram is Amoris Joris. You can I'll figure out a way to link them in our next post.
Cool.
It's great. They make really amazing art. Actually, a lot of the stickers and artwork on my instruments are from them. So there's a lot. She's a phenomenal artist. We got some commissions in the works right now. We're sending ideas, so pretty soon we'll have some stuff.
Good, that's awesome, fabulous.
Yes, because I definitely want some merch.
Yeah, we're working on. We're getting there.
Perfect.
All the merch.
Is there a certain
go ahead. I keep cutting into you, Gloria. Go ahead.
Well, that's okay. Is there a certain a printing company that you recommend, or?
Honestly, no. We make all of our own merch. We've had fans make merch for us. So I haven't actually had to I'll put in quotes purchase, because when we make our own merch, we have to purchase the t-shirts, we have to purchase all the printing materials.
Yeah.
So, you know, that being said, we've had people design for us.
I have, so there's a local musician named Ben Axman who has his own local printing company, and he specializes in helping local bands get their merch out. Get a hold of him. He's on Facebook, Ben Axman. Also get a hold of Jake Hades, who is also on Facebook.
Yo, what's with these awesome ass names, man?
Jake Hades, wow, godly.
I'm like, what?
Also,
She's a wealth of knowledge in the scene.
I've been here for a long, long time in this community, so
everyone, it's
a million bands come and go. So.
You know, a great name.
I know people, but
Lauren,
yeah,
are you getting this now?
You know, a lot of these people, local musicians, trying to help out local musicians. So
yeah,
definitely want to get a hold of them. I will message you guys those names and let you guys in, and I will also send you a link as to where you can buy super cheap t-shirts, like $2 per shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Various sizes. So, because you're always going to need to buy shirts. It's just kind of those. If you provide the shirts, then printing them is a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So,
you mean like screen printing or?
Oh, and shout out to Tony Delicio, who also does that too.
And is that's screen printing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I haven't done that in a long time, but I vaguely remember how I was like 13. They had little events at the Bellevue Art Museum where you could screen print your own T-shirt, and I went with like a heron or an iris or something on like a purple V-neck T-shirt. I don't think I have it anymore, but yeah.
Oh, so you're going to be doing all of our merch. Okay.
Oh well,
you done gave it away. You have all the experience.
Got it. So you're signing up for this, okay?
Yeah, anything for the band, yeah.
You know, sometimes you make the most money if you do it yourself. Like that's why we have two different designs. I do an iron-on. It's not ideal, but it's still really nice quality iron-on that we purchase. I designed the logo, and also we have a line of blood splatter T-shirts. I buy plain white bulk, and then I just, really dilute some of the T-shirt dye, and I write the Maxwell's and then splatter it to make it look like our banner. We have a banner that looks blood splattered that we have in some of our music videos. And those actually sell pretty well, and they're really simple to make. They can be time consuming, but it's a fun summer activity. And you can also, promote that when you're selling the item that you've made it. So they have something made by the band. I mean, nothing against any of the companies that, you can reach out to in our scene. Definitely support the local arts and who screen prints, but that's why I choose to do our own merch, because it's fun. So
that'll be a good team building exercise, guys. We're gonna do shirts together.
Yeah, like a little like training montage.
Yep. Little together. It's pretty fun.
Yes.
So I had a question about where you guys have played. So you started a year ago. What are the venues you've played so far?
Mostly just the Blue Moon a couple times, and also the Skylark, in West Seattle.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, I played the Skylark and the Blue Moon. I think back. I think I played the Skylark and then the Blue Moon after that. That's
wow.
Yeah, that's what we
Yes.
So.
That's what we ended up doing. We played the Skylark first. It was fun. Shout out to the Skylark. They're really nice. They have a really great crowd there. Like every time we've been there, super supportive. I guess you would call them the host or whoever's in charge of like conducting everything. I guess you would call them host. They're super nice. Very super nice. Like very supportive. And was like, hey crowd, like we know you guys are having a good time, but we're also here to support the musicians. Let's get make sure the volume's at the correct level, and we're showing respect. It was amazing. I love it.
I love that. That's a good feel. Good culture. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
and there's like a lot of support from the
Um,
other musicians there too. Oh, didn't mean to cut you off. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of
Like a,
musicians who like to check out other music and be inspired and also make friends in the scene. That's what I love
Well,
about it.
and West Seattle has a completely different kind of mix of people too.
Yeah.
really?
Very, oh
mhm.
yeah, very like it's a whole mix of people. Like when you go to Seattle, you can look at somebody and be like, "Yeah, you're from Seattle."
That's so true.
Is
That's
it like the
so
Pacific
true.
Northwest rain gear and like the
Yeah, it's
Doc
like
Martens?
when you go to Colorado, you can look at somebody and be like, "They're from Boulder." They just have a look about them, and they just
Yeah,
have a look. So, but what in West Seattle,
yeah.
it's so diverse. Like
Mhm.
I mean, everybody's there, everyone, and it's awesome to see so many different kinds of people,
Mhm.
supporting each other, just
Yeah.
having fun. Who love music? Who doesn't love live music? Like,
Right.
Mhm.
It
Right?
adds a great ambiance to any club, really.
yes,
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember there was a guy from Australia just passing through at the Skylark and he played a song about IKEA or getting lost in IKEA or something.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I love that. That was really great.
He had a great tenor voice too, and like a just like
Mhm.
simple acoustic guitar and just him, but it was really soulful. And yeah, I don't remember his name. I am sorry.
I think
No,
there
I,
was also like a
I
little
remember
British three
hearing or
piece.
watching a video.
Yeah, yeah. There was like a pop punk or like a pop rock like three piece. I really like one of their songs, and
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think the
Mhm.
drummer and
Oh,
the lead singer switched places, and then like after that the bassist and then the drummer
that's
switched
true.
places again. That was
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm. Multi instrumentalist. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Super
We
cool.
do we have like a working like a living list of other places we're considering trying
Oh, well,
testing the
what is
water out.
what's your
Um,
dream venue to
yes.
play?
I'm not sure if we have it with you.
I've got it pulled up. Well, you
Please.
know, there's a substation, right? There's Cafe Racer, Jules Mays. I've heard good things about Good Times
Jules
Bad
Mays is
Bar.
amazing, and they have this
Oh,
sandwich that is just absolutely to die for.
Oh, is it the chicken and waffle sandwich?
No,
they got chicken and waffles.
it has turkey and spinach and some sort of spicy sauce. It's so good.
Oh,
Oh, that does sound
Oh,
I
good.
highly recommend it.
okay. So
Yeah,
I guess we gotta go
Yeah.
there.
Jules
We're going.
Mays.
We're going.
And the Jules
We're
Mays
yeah.
is just
We're playing next there. We're playing there next.
Oh, yeah, I
Totally
sent them an
thinking about
email.
it.
We'll see what they say in a bit.
fabulous.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
have you heard of Good Times Bad Bar? I went to a show there, like a metal
My
show.
coworker was just telling me about Bad Bar, and he was saying that it's a very cool place. I haven't been there yet myself, but I would very much
what
like to
is
go.
that?
That's really fun.
It's
What a bad ball.
it's in Queen Anne, I think.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it has really cool, like almost like sci-fi vibes. Not like in a spacey
Oh.
way, but like in like a
that's
neon, like kind of like future, not well, like a
like
cutting
Tron.
edge kind of way, you know?
Like Cyberpunk 2077. Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
yeah, exactly. Like
Like
people in
Cyberpunk.
that bar could be people from Cyberpunk. You know what I mean?
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I can get behind that. That's a nice vibe. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I was just
Right?
and
watching a
the
video about that.
I deny that.
it was I think
About
Kaizo that night, AS Luna, and another band I can't recall. They were really good. Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
Sounds like a fun place.
Right?
Is it new?
I believe so. I don't. They
Yeah,
have
there's
an
a lot of
Um,
old venues that have become new to us because, well, the other ones, unfortunately went under with the pandemic.
mhm,
There's this shift of all of these people, you know,
mhm.
bringing back the venues in a different way, changing the
Yeah.
name, new venues
Oh,
all of the time. There are some of the old venues still around, but a lot of them have gone away too. The scenes change.
Wait,
well,
which
you
one's
can't
the
keep
old
the music
venues?
down,
Oh, wait, what was that?
Gloria.
What are the old venues that you mentioned aside from the Blue Moon?
Oh, let's see. So Crash can help us out here, but
Oh man, there's Studio 7.
Studio 7.
I've heard of Studio 7.
I'm pretty sure the Columbia City Theater is still
Tim's
up and running.
Pattern.
Oh, Daryl's Tavern. Yeah, I heard they had a really good open mic.
Daryl's is still there, but Tim's Tavern's gone.
Yep,
Oh.
Tim's Tavern's gone. There's Tony V's that's up north. That's a really cool venue to play.
Tony V?
Yeah.
Neck Wood.
Oh,
They're
up in
over
Everett.
Everett.
Oh, in Everett?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet, okay.
And
they
let's see,
do-
O'Malley's was over in Tacoma. They were a really fun place, but they're no longer. There was a place called Uncle Sam's, and it became Rumors. Now I hear it might be Sam's again, but it's called Sam's Bar.
Oh.
There was the Y, and the Y just stopped business
Y.
on January 1st this year, sadly. So they were a really popular
Aw.
Oh, that's a
venue
bummer.
for the scene over in, is it Spanaway area, Crash, that
Yes.
the Y was? Okay. And the Valley's still around. I enjoyed playing the Valley in Tacoma. Tacoma had a really poppin' scene when I was really getting into it. Like, they probably still do, but like some of the venues that I played there have either changed, gone out of business. There's still the Plaid Pig. Plaid Pig's a fun place.
Huh.
Let's
There's a lot of
see.
places.
There
You guys got
are
all
a
these.
ton of places to play in our area, and they're super fun. Yeah. There was what was that place called, Crash?
Which one?
I'm sorry. There's just so many. I'll think of it later. But yeah, it's cool that you guys have a list of venues that you want to play, and yeah, keep emailing them, work with some of their booking agents, and just get out there and be seen and be heard, because that's how you're part of this, is like just being out there with us all.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys got your own originals.
Yeah, we've got one so far.
Well,
And
yeah,
we're
we
working on a few
definitely
more.
have one that we
That's
played, but we're working on a handful more.
Perfect.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
love originals, and I know that there's other people out there, especially musicians that appreciate original songwriting. So super excited to hear what you guys have in store. And are you planning on putting an album together, an EP together, perhaps?
Possibly. I'm thinking if we can get at 4 or 5 originals together, we can get some. I think between all of us, we have plenty of recording gear and plenty of knowledge to get it done. Yeah, so I think we just need to sit down, get everybody together, like really finalize, write out these ideas, and make them concrete before we get into that. But I think an EP would be a fantastic idea. That would be amazing.
It seems to be what's most popular to put out. I mean, there are still bands doing albums, but it seems like they put together an EP or two before they launch a whole album. There are some amazing studios in our area. I hear that you might do your own recording. We do that, but we've also been actually talking about maybe going to a studio, because we have so many options here. Crash has been working with a really good studio. I'll let her plug that.
A few. I've been working with Magic Mix. I also, I recently recorded a couple songs with Allie from Digging from Change. So that was fun.
Well, huge shout out to Allie. Allie Hannah is like an everything go-to person. She does sound. She's in bands. She does recording. She has her own show. Well, it's she helps her husband with his show, Law Dog Radio. Helps them. And yeah, she was running the music through the Y, and I believe she's going to be moving over to Sam's Club, which will be really cool to catch up with.
Okay.
Doing that. I was going to ask you individually how you got started as a musician. What's your journey into music?
Gloria, you want to start first?
Oh, I was listening to Draw Straws, but I realized we weren't in the same room, so Well, actually, I was a band kid at first. Go Newport.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the one time at
Nice.
band camp.
Huh?
The one time at band camp kind of band.
Oh no. I was a pretty like a square kid, but yeah, I played clarinet, and then I switched to trumpet, and then I switched back to clarinet, which is
Cool.
like the most like different combination you go for.
I love that though. Wind instruments intrigue me. I'm only a percussionist. So anything else is like mind-boggling to me. So good for you playing
Yeah.
Thanks.
clarinet and
Yeah, but
trumpet. That's super cool. Horn.
I don't know how to make those horns work. Like,
Right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
I dig it, man.
you make like the worst kissy face possible, and you just kind of just blow a raspberry, sort of.
below until your butt goes backwards.
A little buckling.
I like that.
Yeah, but I have to say that was really helpful in terms of training my ear. You know,
I
learning how to
bet.
play by ear. Like I
Also
really,
versatile too.
yeah. I love my old band teachers. You know, shout out to they're too many to name, but if they're here, they know who they are. And yeah, then I switched gears completely in college, and I did a cappella for like 3 or 4 years.
Oh wow,
So-
that's cool.
A little different. It's not exactly like pitch perfect, but some things are fairly accurate.
Well, yeah, right. I get that. I was in choir and band since elementary school, so I get where you're coming from with the the school band background, but also I did like concert band, jazz band, pep band, and I believe that really shaped me.
Choir, but it wasn't like Glee Club, and we're doing competitions and stuff. We did sing Cyndi Lauper though, so I was pretty pumped on that.
Oh, time after time.
that is
Yes.
yeah.
I think
Last time.
everybody has time after time.
That's the only one I know, except for Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That's my Cyndi
Right.
Lauper, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I know too, but very, very cool. Like, I think that would still be cool to do. I think the kids dig the classics right now. That's like their classic rock,
Classics.
You guys say
Cyndi
time after
Lauper is
time, and
classic rock.
I can't get Napoleon Dynamite out of my head now because these guys say time after time. Now I can see them dancing. Like, yeah.
Wait, he dances
I'm gonna
time
watch
after
it.
time?
Yeah, they dance. No, not him at the end. There's like a slow.
No, it was like the girls with the
Yeah.
hands and the time after.
Yeah,
Yep.
The hands across the
I'm gonna
heart.
watch it right after this. I gotta watch Napoleon Dynamite now. It's on my list.
Yeah. You got some good
love
movie
that.
references. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Napoleon Dynamite is
Yes.
an amazing movie. Those of you who have not watched it,
You
Which
should.
one?
I don't even know what's wrong with you.
I'm
Napoleon-
just.
not
My
Napoleon.
problem is that I'm just young.
You know, John Hughes only got paid $1,000 to be Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that's a pity.
Yes, and then
No royalties?
Rhyme against humanity.
can we
Yeah.
talk about my contract?
Yeah, right?
They paid him
It was
more
low
money.
budget. They didn't expect
Like-
it to become a cultural phenomenon, really. Like,
It is very much a cultural phenomenon. Like what? $1,000? I'm upset. I'm panicking right now. I'm getting hot. That's crazy. What?
You
I mean,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
so
That's
he ended up getting a lot
$1,000.
more money in the end, but
Okay.
yeah, he
Good,
did
good,
it just
good,
for
good.
fun, just like, okay, I'll do this.
He destroyed that role. That was amazing. God.
Yes.
well, right.
Yeah.
We got off topic, which is also something that we do quite a bit here. That's okay. It's what we do on Hangout. We love doing that. So no worries. But I wanted to hear from Arcadia. How did you get started in
Yeah,
music?
sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No,
No problem. So I got started when my school started their band program in 4th grade. So I picked the alto saxophone to start.
Sweet.
And I played saxophone from 4th grade all the way through 12th grade.
Oh,
Those last 4 years a bit begrudgingly. It
Like,
was
not
it was
again.
not my favorite, but my parents were like, "You're not quitting now. You've already
No
put so
promise
much
yet.
time into it." And yeah, I mean, ever since like the first day of band, I had my saxophone, and I was like, "Oh well, what the drummers are doing is way more interesting. This looks
Yes.
like way more fun."
I know.
So immediate jealousy of the drummers that I let be there for a while. Once I got into high school, I started messing around with guitar on my own and playing a little bit of drums on my own as well. So I really wanted to be in like the drum line in high school, but again, my band teacher was not kind about it and was like, "Nope, you play saxophone, and that's it." Which sucked. So all of my percussion knowledge was attained on my own, and by the time I went to college, I was ready, and I studied percussion in college.
See, I didn't even start percussion until well into my 30s. Well into my 30s.
Never too late.
Hell no, it's not.
But yeah, that was way more fun than the saxophone. I'm glad that I had that experience. I'm glad I know how to play the saxophone. It's pretty cool. But I'm having a lot more fun playing the drums.
And you can read sheet music, so
I love this. I love it. But
so
it's
what
all
you're
I've
saying
played.
is
All I've played. So I would love to play guitar and solo and make beautiful riffs, melt faces, but I am not a stringed instrument person, and I've accepted it.
Yeah, I'm certainly no lead guitarist. I could maybe hold down some chords in the rhythm section, but I do not have the dexterity for lead stuff.
Right.
I know the basics.
Yeah.
So you could play us Wonderwall.
I could absolutely play you Wonderwall.
That's something I don't know Wonderwall. I don't think I've ever actually.
Oh, don't even.
Capo 2, E minor, G, and C. That's all you need to
okay.
know.
E minor,
So,
G, cool.
F sharp over D.
I actually had a question, Arcadia. Was it only alto sax, or can you play all of the sax?
I can play all of the other saxophones. I also have a soprano and tenor saxophone. They're in different keys, and the soprano in particular is like a lot harder to play. But
why?
Yeah,
is
it's
it
pretty much
it's
similar. So the mouthpiece is a lot smaller on the soprano, as is the reed. So the way you have to push air through the instrument is just more challenging. You need like a tighter embouchure, so your lips and your jaw gets tired quicker. You have you got to push the air harder and faster to get like a good sound. So your lungs have to be even stronger, which is like you wouldn't really think so because it's the smallest of the saxophones. But to get a good sound, it is definitely tough to get a good in tune sound out of a soprano.
It kind of makes sense because sometimes if you're blowing air into a smaller whatever it might be, it sometimes can be harder because there's less of a capacity for it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Have you tried Barry?
I've not played a baritone sax, mostly just because those they're huge. And they're incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
So my school had like one, and the one kid played the Barry sax.
That's usually what
the one kid played it.
It was his job, and nobody else touched it because the thing was like $5,000. So they were like, nobody touched.
Spending.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the
kind of
saxophone
contract
is
beforehand
very
and everything.
In my band class, we had like 2 Barry sax players, but usually it was just one. But like one time, like the second one had to like sub in for the first one, but the first guy was sick, or the second guy was sick. So like when the first guy like came back to play it on the same baritone sax, he got real sick, and he was like, "Yeah, you're not touching that again."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Huh. So much
that'll
talent
do it.
with this band. Goodness, you guys, you're very versatile with your instruments. I'm impressed. Very cool. Well, Ike, how did you get started in your musical journey? What did you start playing? Did you start singing?
Yeah, my musical journey. In middle school, I went to a middle school that was like geared towards the visual and performing arts. So we all had like an extra class throughout the week that was specifically towards your art that you chose. And I was singing in the choir first there, and I was a kid. I was in like 6th grade, and I was so determined to sing baritone with the 12th graders. I was like, I can do it because it was high school and a middle school put together. And I was like, no, I can do it. I can sing baritone. Watch me. And I'm like, tiny little kid singing all these little low notes. It was so good. After that, my mom saw that I had an interest in music. From there, she bought me my first instrument, which was the bass guitar. Technically, my first instrument was the saxophone, but I played that for a week and was like, I don't got the lungs for that.
Yeah.
Like lung capacity, lung control.
Big thing.
I didn't know how to swim until a lot later in life. So that tells you about my lung control and all that. So like I wasn't really a thing for me. I played bass guitar. I learned how to play in my church, and I went to like, I don't know if you ever went to black church before or like a Baptist church, but they get it in like they play fast. They play fast. They play hard. They play from the soul, and I
I've
kind
not
of just picked
it
up
in
from there.
person, but I've definitely watched.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's where gospel chops
Yes.
comes from.
There it is. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Gospel chops. So I picked up some stuff from there, and then
That's
when I got to high school, I joined my high school music ensemble. I played bass guitar there, and I learned how to play guitar from my friend at the time. Shout out to Ethan Prey. You're a beast at it. I love you, man. Learned from him. I was just following what he was doing from his hands, and then I was like, I can do this. And then kind of taught myself guitar. And basically string, if it has a fretboard, I can figure it out. Like string instruments, mandolins, ukulele.
Specifically, if it has a fretboard.
If it has a fretboard, just frets, like you need like frets, like fingerboard, that's a little like violins and cellos, that's a little different. You know, I can slide up and down.
Emphasis on the frets.
The frets. We need fret separation.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to high school and I played in this music ensemble. The highlight of that experience for those 4 years was that we had this concert that we did in our park. It was in Fort Greene Park, which is in Brooklyn, New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We had opened. We did a whole festival and we opened for Common, which was pretty epic. Yeah, I was like, we were on stage and then Common came up and I was like, Common's there. That's a highlight from there. Then I went to college and I studied music, music theory, jazz theory. I was in the improv band. That's when I switched over from bass guitar to electric guitar, and I was playing that for most of my time. And yeah, since then I've kind of just been bouncing back and forth between my instruments.
Very cool. Nice.
I missed all of that, but I will come back when I go back and watch it.
Yeah, we're having a major windstorm out here. I don't know if you guys are having it there in the city.
Oh yeah, my work had a full-on blackout right when I was about to leave to come do this.
This is the wind that
I got
did it.
held up. Yeah, it knocked out like an entire city block, the entire strip mall where the store is located, both street lights on the corners.
And where is
even
this?
further out. Like on Belred Road.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you were going to say, oh, in Georgetown. I was going to be like, yeah.
That's where she works.
Gotcha. No.
It's like, oh yeah, it was all down. No work tomorrow.
I love my job, so I can't even say.
Oh my goodness, you all had some crazy ice and snow recently. We had some ice and snow too, but it was insane where you guys are at.
Yeah.
Like hours northwest of y'all. So it got crazy for you.
Yeah, the ice.
Yeah, it was
not messing around.
No.
I live on a hill, so I just couldn't leave my house for like 4 days. No biggie.
That's terrible. Yeah, the hills. I watched a video of parked cars on a hill just started.
Queen Anne Hill.
Yeah.
Queen Anne, they were just like, doo, doo,
Oh.
nobody in them, just, you know.
It's like you have to have one of those ice axes to, like, you know, work your way up the hill.
Yeah, you do. Oh my goodness.
You've been running a place for 4 years just trying to get up Queen Anne. I can get it.
I've been hoping I don't lose power. You know, like that could happen during the show. Internet could go out. Like, well, Crash had some internet issues. So if you lose us, Sorry about that. We'll try to come back.
Mother Nature, don't do it. We're begging you. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
15 more minutes, please. Work with us. All right. So very interesting journeys in the music realm for all of you. Super, super multi-talented individuals in the band. That's very, very cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's your next show coming up? You guys got one in the works?
So
Right
not
now, I think,
currently.
yeah,
We've
I think
been,
we're on the.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So we've been kind of like a bit disparate amongst the holiday season and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Our guitarist had to travel back home for a good little chunk of time to take care of some family, so we haven't really been like getting together all that much lately. Just taking it easy, relaxing. But in the meantime, like while we've been separate and doing our own thing, we've been coming up with kind of some originals. That's where some of our original ideas have been coming from. So we have some pretty solid foundations for some stuff that once we're all ready and good to go, we're all back in the same place and we can start practicing again. We're gonna like dive right into working on and polishing up some more originals, and hopefully have some music to release soon.
Oh, would love to hear that. And when you have originals to roll out, when you have a show, let us know so we can help promote you guys and share with our community to go out and
Thank
see
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Thank you.
I really enjoyed your guys' original. I remember your original, particularly from that night, because it was the only one of the set.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I really,
Written
really
by our
enjoyed
very
it.
own Ike.
Yeah, I paid
I-
attention. It was really good. I really liked it. You guys
Yeah,
were
we.
great the whole night. The whole set was amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
I
you guys were great too. Like, I was blown away by Mob.
She blows minds, you guys. Oh, I love watching it crash in any of her bands, but I'm just really enjoying Moopsy particularly. I know everyone
It was
is a fan.
fun.
They are all amazing musicians, and yeah, I'm digging the project.
I'm
Yeah,
really
the lead
digging,
singer was
uh,
really good
that
at.
they're getting me out of my comfort zone when it comes to
Yeah.
drumming.
Really?
Oh, our new song is
Did you
crazy.
play it last time?
I'm confused by the whole thing, so I'm like, I'm never gonna get it. So,
Well,
but
your guitarist is, Adam is super multi-talented himself, and is sort of leans
he's a
towards
noodler, so he's just like.
he's extremely technical as a musician.
And he went to Berkeley and graduated
Oh,
Berkeley.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So he keeps on your
Big
toes.
fancy
it's awesome.
degree.
It's awesome. He's up here, and I'm like, I don't even know.
Oh, whatever. Don't listen to her. You know
Oh
she's
no. Everybody brings some color to the band.
Yes.
It's
Oh, yeah.
bingo. Everybody has to bring in the different part.
We each bring our own thing to it, but he's just
all
really
our moopsies. All moopsies together.
Yes. This moopsies.
You guys know what a
I
moopsie
think
is?
no,
cat,
not
right?
at all. What is the
Okay, Crash, tell them what a moopsie is.
So moopsie is your favorite kitten. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. That little moopsie. Come here, moopsie.
One out of the litter, the most-
So your moopsie is like your favorite cat.
Yep.
My
Aw.
little moopsie. So
Aw.
that's like why all of our songs have something to do with cats, like March of Moopsie, Let the Cats Out, and stuff like
Aw.
Really cute.
I was really digging it. I remember seeing you guys get set up on stage and seeing all the cat ears appear, and like you guys were all just like your different versions of cats. It was
Yeah,
so
I have,
cool.
red
It was
black
so
ears
cool.
with piercings in 'em and stuff.
I was like, guys, we need ears.
Feeling out of the loop.
Like, guys,
I feel like
where's
we
my
need to like get some tails going too.
Yes.
Yeah, I fully support
Advocate
this.
for that, please. Just do that. You just
Like
have.
some Josie and the Pussycats kind of
You
thing.
are the booty. Pop. You gotta emphasize the booty.
I should do that because I am a
Yes.
booty pop oopsie.
Yes.
So y'all are like the Spice Girls, but for cats, right?
Yes.
No.
Right, we're like Josie and the Pussycats.
Josie and the Pussycats.
I don't think my guys would really like it if you call them Spice Girls.
Well,
That is the ultimate. That's the
like-
ultimate
I
compliment.
mean,
The Spice
Thank you.
Boys.
the
Especially
Spice Men.
Dirty Moopsie Man.
I mean, the Spice Girls are like one of the most popular, accomplished like pop groups of the '90s, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, it's like being
Yeah, I'm
called.
here for it.
Oh man, I was
Metallica,
listening.
you know?
They actually came onto the radio the other day, and I was listening to that. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Oh my god.
I wanna,
Iconic.
I wanna. And I was like, they fucking made money off this shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they did. They made so much money. They
Dude,
had
how you
so many
freaking
people
laugh?
screaming
Look,
it at the top of their lungs, man.
They're like, I wanna,
Really, really, really. Come on, man. That's crazy. That's
I just got
ridiculous.
really confused because it was all like, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. But I was like, well, I don't really know if you want.
Yo, yo, right? Right? I'm like, wait,
What is
what's
the
happening?
exact dynamic you're going for here?
What's the? Yo, my God, what's the dynamic?
Like, are they a polycule? Is this like the secret meaning? That
that is very confusing. If you want to be my lover,
But the
you gotta
90s
get
work with
with
you.
my friends.
You know, like 90s were just.
Oh my God.
They're gonna
They
test
were
drive you. and tell
ahead of the game, man. They are so ahead of the game. That's all it is.
Yes.
Dude, look at Posh, man. She married Beckham.
So
She
we have
did?
about,
Oh right, yeah, she
She's
did.
now bending him. Oh.
I just wanted to warn y'all we have about 10 minutes left of your time. I did want to
Oh,
hear
sweet.
some of the inspirations that you guys have. So, starting with Gloria, go ahead and tell us, what musicians, what bands, who inspires you in music?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Spice
Well,
Girls? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't
I
know. I think my lyrics are kind of very sad. I kind of
I
draw
love
on-
that though. I do love sad lyrics because it just, opens your soul to something completely different.
Yeah. I guess I use a lot of nature metaphors. Sort of. I listened to a lot of Panic at the Disco when I was younger.
Yeah.
And some of my favorite bands. I don't really talk about the things they talk about, really. But, yeah, I have been told my melodies sound like Taylor Swift. I don't know if this is.
Oh man, my daughter is not a fan of Taylor.
She is a powerhouse though in the industry. Oh my gosh,
You can't deny Swift.
Yeah. Yep, you can't.
Although I won't be buying tickets to a concert for
Well,
several
no.
reasons. I mean, I
You
think
You
she's
don't
cool.
have
But she's more like
$14,000
Ticketmaster
to
thing.
spare?
Yeah.
I mean, she can do. Taylor can do Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not my genre, but she has really advocated for, equality in the music industry for women, and I will tip my hat to her for that. And she writes her own music, so kudos to her for.
Yes, that is pretty
Hey,
amazing.
she real. She is real.
Yeah.
You can't deny. Hey, similar story here. Not exactly my cup of tea, but I can tolerate some Taylor Swift. She gets the job done.
I've had to grow into that myself. Back in high school, it was only heavy rock and metal. I was nothing else. No pop. Like I wouldn't have been caught listening to, Spice Girls or Britney Spears or something. But now, as a professional musician myself and being in the scene and being in the industry, I appreciate what they've had to go through to get where they are.
I appreciate them. I don't know. It makes me irritated that they make money off of some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard in my life.
That
Are you
too.
talking about the Black Eyed Peas? Like,
No, I was thinking of them, but I mean, because he's real shady.
Any other
Imitating.
inspirations you wanted to share, Gloria, before we head over to Arcadia?
Please say Eminem.
No. Okay, I will
would be
say
a good
I just really like the tone and like the sadness of. It's called like butt rock.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yes.
Just
yes.
like, you know, Three Doors Down and 3 Days Grace, and like just like the really sad, sad rock of like the early
That's butt
2000s,
rock
you know?
now? Oh dang. I thought it was
I'm like,
I don't
that's
know
what
what 3
butt
Days
rock.
Grace is.
Wait, what?
I
Butt
don't know
rock.
about 3 Days Grace, but I would put like Creed and
Yeah,
or
Creed.
like
Ah.
Cedar in there.
Yeah, okay.
You just
Either
Definitely butt rock.
Yeah.
really
I
different.
didn't. This is the first I'm hearing of the term butt rock. So my Google search.
Well,
But okay, so
this part of the world.
Poison,
12 Tone on
Cinderella,
YouTube's got a great
Rat,
video on butt
anything
rock.
from the 80s. Hair metal is butt rock.
Yes.
It is?
Oh, I love
Hair
butt
metal
rock.
is like
I
the
love-
origin point of
Yes.
butt rock.
Oh,
Go
oh, I
watch
love
12
butt
Tone's
rock.
video
Our
on it. He does
day,
a great
Victoria.
breakdown
Our
on what
day.
qualifies.
Yeah, but enough about me. Now that y'all know I like butt rock, it's so I can't believe I said that on live TV.
I love
Rat is the shit, and don't let anybody tell you that Rat is not.
the quote of the night.
Okay. Roger that.
Well, they need
Alright.
to get out of the cellar.
So Arcadia, inspirational bands and musicians that help you along your journey.
Yeah, so some of the first music that like really got me interested, and some stuff that I definitely take from the most is pop punk, and some metal, but mostly like I mean, definitely like the Green Days and Blink 182s, like Trey Cool and Travis Barker. Can't deny they know how to write some drum parts. But really, it's kind of the generation of pop punk that came after them that I really, really got into. So bands like the Wonder Years is absolutely one of my favorite pop punk bands of all time. And some metalcore. Basically, if you could find them at Warped Tour, like that's the kind of bands that I was into. So
that's fun.
I've taken a lot of cues, a lot of basic drum ideas, how you put together beats, how you put together fills, taking a lot of it from there. One of my first biggest inspirations is the drummer Luke Holland. Shout out to Luke Holland. Played for the bands August Burns Red, played for The Word Alive, played for Icy Stars. I think just finished a tour with Falling in Reverse. So
wow,
he's super cool, super talented, and inspired me an awful lot from the very beginning of me playing drums.
Sweet. Thanks for sharing that.
That's awesome. Those are great inspirations.
Yeah.
All right, Ike.
Mhm.
Who inspires
turn.
you? Yes, your turn.
Who inspires me? That's a hard one. My inspirations is kind of like a little bit from everywhere. I'm talking. I listen to Mozart and Bach a lot because I like the way they move around in minor scales and just the way that they express music. Is a lot of like virtuosic stuff. It's nice. But then in the jazz field, I'm listening to Charles Mingus a lot, Paul Desmond, Ray Charles, Louis Armstrong. Those guys are nice. More modern wise, I listen to a lot of underground artists, and I guess artists that aren't really in like the pop mainstream that you would find on award shows, like the big award shows or anything. There's this artist called Khan, Kaan, Knowledge Above All Nonsense. He's a phenomenal rapper. I also listen to this artist called Aries. I love their vibe and their feel. It's very West Coast, very hip hop, but laid back. And then I guess in the mainstream, I would say I listen to Logic a lot. Logic is pretty cool. I like the way he goes about composing music and his messages in music. I like to just take notes from the way all of his songs are layered together, the different parts of his music, and take notes from that. So I think that's it. I listen to NPR, the jazz station, every day. Like every day, like I have my radio on and it doesn't change from that station. My car is stuck to it, so I'm always listening to jazz. always listening to, and it doesn't necessarily come through all that much in my playing, but definitely so in the way I compose music and how I like approach the music field. It's very jazzy.
Hey, doesn't have to always sound jazzy to have that jazzy thought process behind it.
Definitely. And that's me.
Thanks for sharing. So our friend from Moopsie, Scary Moopsie, what's up, Masako?
Go!
Oops,
Hello.
I just realized we're on now. Hi, everyone. It was fun playing with you guys at the Blue Moon.
Yes.
Awesome. We had a great time playing with you too.
Yeah, such a
Yeah,
fun
for
show.
sure.
I've been telling her husband all week, hey, Greta is going to be on my show.
Yeah.
All week.
Well, where can our followers follow you? Where can they find you guys online so they can, follow you and see ya? And yeah.
Well, we do have an Instagram at Gray Days Band. That is Gray with an E.
Yeah, I was going to put it in.
Gray with an E.
Yeah, like Earl Grey tea.
Yes, I really loved that spelling actually, and I made sure to not mess that up when I was putting it on the event page or mentioning it online, like with an E. I just love that. Makes it different. Check them out on Instagram. And you guys are on Facebook too, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, we got to make a Facebook.
Yeah, we also got to make Spotify
as well. When you guys can get a YouTube together as well, let us know and we'll share it out.
Oh,
thank
sweet.
you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
New Year's resolution. Get on the social media.
Promote more.
Definitely promote. It will help. It will definitely help. All right. So thanks again for being on the show, everybody. And actually, we had a really special shout out that we wanted to give to someone that we have recently lost in our music community.
Yes. So
Hangout has been around for 4 years. And from the beginning of Musicians Hangout, we have had, national, international, independent artists, part of our community, part of our friend group who actually, met in person, but we definitely connected with virtually.
Always super supportive and, just always with our music, our projects, and us back with them too.
Yep. So we wanted to put out there a very special rest in peace to our friend Sean Chase.
Yes.
And much love to his family, his friends, his fans. And we're feeling the loss, and we're also feeling that he's somewhere beautiful in this universe, jamming his heart out, and we love you.
Yeah. The world lost an amazing drummer when Sean passed.
So shout out to
Wait.
Oh yes. Cheers. Cheers to Sean.
Cheers to you, Sean.
Oh man, I don't have my. Can I just?
I got a bowl.
You have
the
best drum solo in the world, wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Much love to you. And much love to all of our community, because we love you all. We feel the friendship that you have given us. We absolutely.
I was also going to shout out to
Hemp
Wizard. For all of your amazing lotion and beard needs, check out Hemp Wizard at hempwizard.net.
All right.
Oh wow, I'm actually intrigued now. I know someone who might like that kind of thing.
And you know what? Here's the thing. He supports musicians all over. Each musician like ours is Harmony. It smells like warm apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Ooh.
Wow.
But they believe that's s'mores, campfire, and pine trees.
Okay, but does it smell too much like that warm apple pie and ice cream? Because I can't be tempted to eat.
No.
I can't just be eating my beer. Like this is.
No, and here's the thing. It does have terpenes from marijuana, which has been proven.
Ooh, okay.
Really.
All right. You should have led with that. I'm on. Yeah, okay. Sign me up. You should have started with that.
Right.
Like I said, check them out. hempwizard.net.
Nice.
And tell them Musicians Hangout sent you.
Yeah, for sure.
Will do.
sometimes that they have sales, they have products that highlight other musicians, other bands, and other artists, and really other low-key underground celebrities and actual celebrities that are part of
Yeah,
it.
like football players and
Oh,
they had somebody from the Patriots.
He's got some
Oh, nice.
great connections that
Yes.
he's helped us with too. So it's pretty awesome.
okay. Oh, you got me interested.
Wow.
Good.
It's a small
That's
world, I
great.
guess.
It smells
Oh, yeah.
amazing. So yeah.
And he's located in Florida.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
So you
Oh,
But
can
that's
check
a little
him out.
far.
Like I said, hempwizard.net. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
we will see you guys next week. So stay tuned. Have an amazing night. And Sean, rest in peace wherever you are, my friend. We miss you.
we absolutely love you. All right. Tune in next week, everyone. We're going to have First Street Band. That's also a Pacific Northwest band in our scene. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week. I'll take us out. Here we go.
I need one of those.
Yes, you do.
Like, I need one.
The only guitar I play, yo. All right. Good night, everybody. Love you.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh yeah, Daniel's last message.
Daniel.
Daniel.
this is Daniel.
Daniel!
I'm so sorry I'm not for you tonight. I'm sure you're having a blast with my bandmates. Greetings from Mexico.
Oh, thank
Buenas
you.
noches.
Yes, we got Daniel on the show yet.
Yes.
Boom.
He made it.
We make it
All
here.
right. Let's see.
We make it happen here at Musicians Hangout.
Have you guys seen Jack Black play the saxophone, the toy saxophone? It's the same vibe.
Yes.
I need it. It's great. I need one.
You do.
We
eBay.
do it Tenacious D style around here.
Yes, eBay. Just search up this toy guitar. It is the best. Seriously.
Yeah, no. That's what my collection has been.
Oh.
Thanks so much, you guys. Good night.
Night.
We
Bye
love
now.
you.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.
And keep
Night.